This week we watched the 1982 version of A Christmas Carol.
To Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
You will be haunted by three spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
I'm Christmas present. Ho, ho, ho.
You may be a bit of undigested beef, a fragment of an underdone potato.
Scrooge is getting worse.
Bah humbug.
Thank you for joining us this week as we take a look at the 1982 animated version of A Christmas Carol. This is an Australian made-for-TV adaptation by Burbank Films Australia, originally broadcasted on December 22nd, 1982. This version runs about 75 minutes and is fairly faithful to the original Dickens text. Ebenezer is voiced by Ron Haddock, who had actually voiced the character once before in 1969, so this is his second time playing the role. As far as the story goes, this follows a traditional Christmas Carol structure very closely. Scrooge is miserly, dismissive of Christmas, harsh to Bob Cratchit, uninterested in charity. It hits all the familiar beats. On Christmas Eve, he's visited by Jacob Marley, who warns him to change his way or suffer the same fate in the afterlife. One interesting note here, we actually see a flashback of Marley while he's alive, and even a version of his death. It's not something most adaptations include, so it gives a little extra weight to the scene. Up next, The Ghost of Christmas Past, and this version looks straight out of a Latin textbook. Very Sextus es Molestus. For anyone who knows, you know. The past sequences follow the traditional structure showing Scrooge's childhood, Fezziwig's party, and his relationship with Belle. We then get a cool transition from past to present via what is essentially a hurricane, a very dramatic shift from one scene to the next. The Ghost of Christmas Present is basically Santa Claus. One interesting change they make to the character is that we spend time with Present and Ebenezer growing turkeys for the poor, which is not something I recall seeing in any other adaptation.
Why did you do that?
To make that poor man's turkey taste like a rich man's pheasant.
I don't like turkey.
It's a unique animated flourish. Then we visit Fred's celebration and the Cratchit household as expected, learning about Tiny Tim's poor health and the potential tragedy ahead. There's also this interesting lighthouse scene that doesn't really add anything narratively, but it looks cool.
Everyone seems to be having Christmas dinner.
Everyone except Ebenezer Scrooge.
I like lighthouses. We then move on to The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, who shows the standard future. Tiny Tim's death, Scrooge dying alone, and him being unmourned. After that, Scrooge awakens, determined to change. Then we get a brief tour of Ebenezer's house.
There's the door, Jacob, where you came in. There's the sofa where the Ghost of Christmas Present sat. There's the window where I saw the wandering spirits.
It's random, but it happens. He then sends a turkey to the Cratchits, visits Fred's family, sings a quick song, and embraces his new life.
I'll sing.
You, Uncle?
Yes. Hark the herald angels sing, sing, glory to the newborn King.
It goes on for quite a while. Overall, it is a fairly faithful and straightforward adaptation. It doesn't do any radical reinterpreting or anything, just includes some interesting choices and visual touches. And that's it. That's this week's A Christmas Carol, and I hope to see you for our next adaptation. Thanks. Bye.
Now just go. But be here all the earlier the next day.